Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Leave Max B the out of this, man. That man just came home, man. Why y'all try? I thought y'all was fans of Max B. Y'all trying to get locked up. Every 5 minutes, so Max B did this, Max B did that. You know that the people be watching these little platforms. You know they be paying attention. So stop putting that on Max B jacket. That's the first thing we want to do. Don't do that to Max. Big shout to the Wave. Start walking to the stage. Niggas sneak me. Snucker punched me from behind. 3 niggas tried to sneak me. Three punk ass, bitch ass. And I'm just saying, it happens. It can happen to anybody. You know, shit happens to players too. You know, shit happens to too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you don't get no points for that. No real points for that. Tried it, you know, but whatever. We here. We, you know, it's whatever. So anyway, at that point, we scuffling. I see Artie diving across the shit, grabbing it. He's tussling with it. I'm tussling with it. As I'm moving, you know, back and shit, I can stumble over some shit. Fat Joe is there. Rich is there. It's just a melee. These niggas is grabbing me back, holding me back, and making sure, you know, shit is all right, trying to get between everybody that's going on. Security's coming. It's a melee.
Listen, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Listen, guys, Jarule, you know, of course, he spoke out, and rightfully so. And he confirmed that he did get hit. He got sucker punched. 50 Cent had said it. I spoke on it the other day. 50 Cent had said it, and now Jarule pretty much said, hey, yeah, 3 guys sucker punched me. You know, it can happen to anybody. I was pretty much looking when Tasha K had said it, and other people, they was talking about all kind of lawsuits and everything else. But this was a true statement. I think a lot of times people don't realize these cameras that I hear, and they'll speak out to try to cover something up. Jarule, I'm a big fan of Jarule, of course. I'm a big fan of 50 Cent, for sure. Y'all know that. And it's just crazy how, you know, like I said, 50 Cent had his ear to the street or some kind of way. He knew that this sucker punch had happened, that Jai had gotten punched. And it's crazy to me because in my, you know, to me, it's like, man, you guys, I know this. Don't let this be behind 50 Cent. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know. Do y'all feel like 50 Cent was pretty much, I know he smiled about it. You know, you know how somebody, you know, because the enemy of my enemy is a friend of me is a lot of what times the way it go. Now, did 50 Cent have something to do with it? I don't really think he ain't sitting about it. But since it happened, you know how 50 Cent is. He gonna put out a little gesture to say, hey, you got sucker punched. And then Josh steps out and speaks and say, yeah, it happens. 3 guys jump out, you know, walk up behind me, and you get no points for that is what he's gonna say in this video. You know, and he makes some real valid points about security and all kind of stuff. But I mean, one thing he wanted to say was keep Max B out of it. Bad Max B been having such a good time. Don't mess up Max B, what Max B got going. And like I said, I've been bragging about Max B coming home for the longest, boy. I ain't never seen nobody come home like Max B first day out. Max B was one of the coldest first day out dudes, up 22. He ended up getting it at the end of the year. I don't know if nobody else is gonna be. You seen little, Big Meech come out. You seen a few people get out of prison. You seen Pooh Shiesty get out, but nobody. I give the award to Max B on who got out and looked the most dopest, who had the infrastructure right, who was dancing, who was having a great time. I think Max B get the crown for that. There was a lot of people that got honeycomb braids that got out. There's a lot of people came home this year, but nobody came home and did it like my boy. My boy came home real fly, and basically when he got home, listen to me, man, finesse 2 times, even got off federal probation this year, but nobody entered this situation like Max B after 15 years getting out of that thing, and everybody supporting his infrastructure was right. Like I said, when everybody else got out, they looked like they was trying to struggle, trying to figure it out. Max B had it figured out. I don't know if he had pre-staged it, but the way he was moving, the way he was grooving, I had a good time seeing him out like that. But anyway, let's get back to Ja. Man, Jarule, like I said, Jarule basically, listen, man. Out here with the way things is with you, you know already people is gunning for you. That could have got ugly, man. Make sure you out here, move like you're supposed to move. We know how you're supposed to move. We got to move a certain way. Whenever you're moving out here, you know already things can pop off. You got to be looking for stuff like this to even be a part of your situation. Some of these dudes out here going, hey, listen, stare and hate and look and try to figure out how to get points off of you. So I don't know who had what to do with what, but I can't tell you this was crazy. And I knew it had happened. And like I said, when people start, the cameras, man, is out. I was at Second Line yesterday in New Orleans. Believe me, everybody that rock with Boss Talk say, hey, he was at Second Line. I was on the Versus stage. Everybody say, oh, man, I see you on Versus. So these cameras ain't playing, bro. When they see you, they go talk about it. I got 100,000 texts, and I know you done got a lot of texts and tags on the fact that you getting hit, punched, and people with the footage showing the footage. You like, man, let me go and just speak and get ahead of this. Ain't no sense in lying about it. You hurt, you ain't hurt, your face look good. You showed that on the video. So all that trying to act like nothing happened and didn't really go down like that, you can cancel that. You're gonna have to speak to the situation because them cameras is out at all times. Video cameras is up at all times and ain't nothing you can do about it. But let's listen to what else he had to say, because he's speaking out to say, I did get into this scuffle, but listen to me, guys, I'm all right.
So anyway, shit just kind of disperses and people disperse. I'm hot, of course, because this shit just went down. So I'm screaming and yelling, calling this pussy. You know how this shit go. So we eventually get to moving out of the building and get to the downstairs area, like the players area where they park and shit, and then we leave out the building. Done deal. Nothing happened. Nothing more to say. Right? But here's the crazy shit that I want to address since I'm here on this platform. I want to address this. I want to address how hip hop concerts and white concerts and country concerts and rock concerts and pop concerts are policed or secured. Like if I was Bruce Springsteen at the concert and get attacked in the back, you think the assailants could make it out of the building without getting arrested or something happening? See, this is how they do black business as usual. Nothing happened, nothing to see here.
Wow, guys. So listen, he digressed. He drank his coffee to it. Like I said, his big pet peeve was didn't nobody get arrested for what had happened to him. He's upset about that. You could see it in what he's saying. Like, and he's right. Like, if you went there and you hit Jason Aldean in his head, and you was trying to go out the door because you hit Brad Paisley, or you hit Tim McGraw, or one of them boys like that, no matter what, somebody gonna get either arrested, or especially people who are not known, to hit somebody that's known. So I gotta agree with him on that. He ain't lying. If somebody had touched anybody else, Bruce Springsteen, as he said, what's that boy, Kid Rock, any of them boys would have got touched, somebody would have went to jail that night. Somebody would have went to jail. So y'all got to get in the comments and let me know. Do you agree with Jarule on that fact? Even though we know he got sucker punched and we know 50 is laughing, smiling, and laughing to the court. But let's be real. Was this something that you got to be real with Ja about? Did this thing happen in a way to where somebody should have went to jail for sucker punching him, for sneaking him, and he say they don't get no points for that? But let me know in the comments. Do y'all feel like Ja basically was done wrong? Do y'all feel like 50 Cent knew about it? What do you guys think about this? Because I'm telling you now, when I seen the explanation, I was like, at first it was like a cover up trying to go on. Then it come out, you know, already the videos is coming out. Then he come out and smile and say his face ain't touched. There are so many different elements that went on, man. And over the weekend, this was crazy that my boy Ja then got sucker punched, and 50 was gloating about it. And it's funny to me because these dudes been going at it forever. Guys, get in the comments, let me know. Are y'all tired of the 50 Cent Jarule beef, or y'all sick of seeing it? Or do y'all feel like 50, because of the fact of how things happen, 9 shots, all this stuff, that the stabbings back in the days because of the beef, is it a time to let it go? Or is it a thing where we should just keep this thing going? So let me know, man, what you guys think about this whole situation, this whole beef. Because I'm tripping off of it. In my mind, I feel like, man, 50 rich as hell. Jarule basically ain't got old as hell. If you hit somebody in the head at our age now, you might not make it out. So all this faking and acting like you a YN still, shout out to Jim Jones, let it go, bruh. Because at the end of the day, you a slip and fall can take you out of here. So it's time. You know, when niggas got old, at this point in age, the niggas start boom, boom, boom. Niggas shoot you. So at the end of the day, when you run up on an old cat nowadays, from where I come from, when we were young, you run up on old and you can get shot because they ain't fighting no more because they know a fight could take them out. If you fall and slip or something like that, you 50-something now. These boys ain't no spring chickens. Be careful out here, man. When you out here and you 50-something years old and you out here fighting and swinging in a club, that's crazy to me. So let me know what y'all think. 50-something years old, swinging in the club, banging in the club, trying to act like a YN in the club is crazy work. So let me know, man. You got grandkids, Jarule. You got grandkids, bruh. I'm pretty sure 50 is at the age now. He could have grandkids. His son, his oldest son for sure. So all this trying to bang it out, swing it out, man, listen, man, could be your last swing. Could be your last fall. But let me know if I'm tripping, though. Be careful on how you moving out here, guys, because at the end of the day, you're not spring chickens no more. But, hey, guys, all I can say is it was crazy to me. I had to say somebody because John finally speaks out and say, yeah, it did happen. But I ain't get no scratches on my face, he said the other day. But today, yesterday, he speaks to it. Speaks to it and say, hey, it did happen. 3 dudes ran up and sucker punched me. And I got down with him. We throwing body. Man, you 50-something. But just be careful, man, because the body, if your body get thrown the wrong way, you might not make it. It could turn into a stroke. Be careful, guys. And if you're still watching, man, shout out to 50, shout out to Ja. Y'all got to let it go, man. Y'all tripping me out over here. But it's going down, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. And if you're still watching, make sure you check out my boy. Well, he ain't my boy, but TMZ reported on David and Celeste. And it's crazy, guys. Look like they finna be arresting. Look like it's getting close to arrest on this case. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.